In Syria, the demise of Bashar al-Assad's regime was marked by celebratory gunfire. And it bore witness to a regime of repression and torture.
They're describing this as a human press, a torture device.
Torture, Syrian-American Obada Mzaik says he experienced firsthand.
They should be accountable for what they did in Syria.
The 34-year-old is suing the Syrian government and officials in the Assad regime, alleging in part he was detained and tortured and forced to falsely confess to crimes. Mzaik was born in the United States and, at the age of 4, moved to Syria, his parents' homeland. He says his first arrest was in 2011, a time of large-scale pro-democracy protests. Mzaik describes the facility's conditions as inhumane.
We have like three times to go to the bathroom, and each time we have only 30 seconds. There is no shower, there is not enough foods.
Mzaik alleges he was held for over a month. After his release, fearing for his safety, he left Syria.
And I went to Michigan, where my uncles are living. I stayed there for like 4 months. I feel like I'm secure and I can go back.
But when he did return, Mzaik says he was detained again and systematically beaten, whipped, and threatened with electrocution, according to the lawsuit. He recounted some of his experiences.
One of the soldiers at the airport asked me why you are transferred. Before I complete my words, he tried to kill me. He put his 2 hands on my neck and he pushed me into the wall, trying to hang me. And then they pushed me down and they stripped me naked. And while they are doing that, they hit me with the pipe, PVC pipe. I can remember one of the detainees was getting punished a lot, and I can hear all the details of this punishment and this torture.
The complaint was initially filed in 2022 with help from the Center for Justice and Accountability, or CJA, a human rights organization. It now includes the testimonies of more than 30 other alleged former detainees. The federal suit, filed under the Foreign Sovereign Immunities Act, allows American nationals to sue designated state sponsors of terrorism for torture. The Syrian government has not yet responded, according to CJA. And now, with Syria's government in flux, CJA says keeping a record of the atrocities is more important than ever.
We hope that the documentation that we provide can be helpful not just for this case, but for other cases, for other litigation that might be going on in Europe, or now potentially in Syria itself.
As the case is considered in the United States, in Syria, thousands of families continue searching for the fate of their loved ones. Some detained, others tortured, many still missing. Obada Mzaik ultimately escaped Assad's regime, but still awaits news about his missing relatives. The memories of his detention still close.
There's like hundreds of thousands of mothers they couldn't see beloved ones until now. And when I saw my mom, when I released, I was crying. So Syria, the repression is not enough. We need justice for all of them.
And it's not just Obada Mzaik seeking justice under that Foreign Sovereign Immunities Act. The family of Syrian-born American psychotherapist Majid Kamalmaz is suing the Syrian government under that same law. He disappeared while in Syria. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken recognized Majid's death in June. His family says he was traveling to the region to provide medical services. His daughter telling me yesterday his absence has been very traumatic for all of us, and that she, like Obada Mzaik, wants the Syrian government and the Assad regime held accountable.
That seems to be a common theme right now. So many people with these terrible stories.
Absolutely. Certainly a threat and a good reminder that stories that are happening abroad still very much have implications right here at home. Many of these Syrian-Americans, which is how they're able to file under that law.
Yeah, and they're our neighbors now. Yeah. Thank you, Zinkley, for that reporting.
Of course.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.